Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really focusing in on one specific potent statement.
Right. The one attributed to Dan Brown.
Exactly. No love is greater than that of a father for his son. It's quite something.
It really is. Very absolute sounding.
Our mission today is basically to dig into that, explore what it might mean, the weight it carries.
No.
You know, when you hear something that strong, what's Dan Brown possibly trying to highlight about that father-son dynamic?
Well, the first thing that jumps out is just how superlative it is. No love is greater.
Yeah.
It really suggests a unique kind of intensity. And, thinking about Dan Brown, his work often gets into these deep, sometimes sort of hidden commitments.
Hidden commitments. Interesting.
Could it be pointing to something unspoken? Maybe even a sacrificial element in that bond?
Sacrifice. That feels like a strong possibility. It resonates, doesn't it? You see stories, real life too. Fathers making huge choices for their sons. Is Dan Brown tapping into that archetype, do you think? Is it about being the protector, the provider, maybe? Maybe amplified by a sense of legacy. Is that why it's greater in his view?
That's a great question. Is this greater love he talks about? Is it about how intense the feeling is? Or is it about the kinds of actions it leads to? Like in his stories, does he often show fathers going to extraordinary lengths? Maybe in ways that are different from, say, other family relationships he writes about?
That's key, isn't it? It makes you wonder what specific traits Dan Brown might be linking to this love. Is it unconditional acceptance, seeing potential, or maybe that really deep identification?
Yeah, identification.
Especially since his work often explores identity, connection. This feels like it could be tied right into those themes.
Absolutely. And you also have the cultural context, right?
Yeah.
Even if Dan Brown doesn't spell it out.
Sure.
In a lot of societies, historically anyway, that father-son link was huge for inheritance, carrying on the family line, all that. And even though things are changing, those older ideas might still, shape how someone views the strength of that particular bond.
Okay, so maybe we shouldn't see it as this universal truth we need to argue about. Perhaps it's more like a lens, a powerful lens Dan Brown uses to explore devotion, responsibility, that kind of thing within his own stories.
Exactly. It's like a focused statement of a feeling he might explore with more nuance through his characters, his plots.
Right. A potent starting point for thinking.
Definitely. It pushes us to consider the depths of commitment, the unique dynamics possible between a father and son, especially seen through his narrative style.
Okay, so let's unpack this for you listening in.
Yeah.
When you hear a statement like this, so direct, so resonant from a storyteller like Dan Brown, what specific questions does it bring up for you about your own important relationships?
It really makes you ask, how do we even define greater when we talk about love?
Yeah, how do you measure that?
Is it the things you